I don't need any oil because there was enough fat on the pork. I don't need to add any more. Just going to cook this up a little bit. And I don't care if it's sticky or not right now. Just give the chance for the fat to cook up a little. So let me cook this for a few minutes and then I'll come back. See? That's all the fat I need. This has been cooking for about 2 minutes. Now into this, the salt. And then right on top of this, all the veg and the spices. You know that smells great already. Especially the Garam Masala. And of course, the jalapenos. And in a couple of minutes, I'm going to put in the tomatoes and let this simmer away for about an hour. Then I'm going to add the lentils. This really smells good. But then again, you have to like the Indian spice. Some people do, some people don't. Doesn't matter what lentil you use in this. The brown one takes a little bit longer to cook, but it's no big deal. I'm going to have this over a bed of brown rice. Just plain, because all the flavor is right here. When you get the spices sweating up like this, they give you a little bit more flavor than if you just threw them in after the liquid was in there. This is just one way of me making this. I just happen to like all the spices. I like to dice up the country pork and use it like this. And I'm not going to add any liquid to this now. I'm going to let this simmer. I'll check it in a half hour. Because most often I put too much liquid in items that I make. Stews or soups. And then I got to worry about how I adjust things. So I'm going to go slow with this. And that's all we're going to do right now. We're going to put this This pan is very good. This lid is really tight. Doesn't really allow steam to escape. Put this down. Can you see the flame? It's on, oops, sorry. It's on low. And I'm going to set my timer for a half hour. And then I shall return. It's a half hour, and the liquid is just about the same amount, which is good. And I tasted it, and I like it. I'm only adding a half a teaspoon of salt. And I'm going to set the timer again for a half hour. And at that point, I'm going to add the lentils plus some liquid. Because the lentils are going to need more than this. And the jalapenos give it a nice bite. All the other seasonings, I think I'm going to leave alone. The spices. Half hour more. See, that's what's good about having a tight lid pot. Look at the liquid. It looks the same. So the pork is almost tender. So now I'm going to add the brown lentils. And I'm pretty sure, not that I'm pretty sure, I'm going to have to add water. And not stock. Why? I don't like stock that comes in a can or comes in a cube that's wet, unless it's an emergency. So what we have in here is almost some pork stock, right? Because the pork is cooking in here. And then we have vegetables, so we have a combination of vegetables and pork stock. So that means everything is fresh, well, except the canned tomatoes. And I'm going to add liquid. 1 cup. That's all. Now we'll check this. All right, so I lied. Maybe a cup and a half. Cup and a half of water. Let me write that down because 1.5 cups water. But if you really must use stock, it doesn't matter what you use. And I have my rice cooking in the pot right behind there. So I should raise the flame so I don't have to wait for this to come to a little boil. Look how quick that is. It's on high flame right now. Hopefully the lentils won't be mushy. So I'm just setting my timer for 30 minutes. And I have my rice cooking, lower the flame, good. So there you see almost a hard boil. So we could drop it down to low and come back in a half hour. Times I added water and everything is, the lentils are cooked, and you can see this is not soup, this is like a stew because there's no real liquid in the bottom, just the way I wanted it. And the lentils are not mushy. So that worked out pretty good. So let me make a plate of food so you can see what it looks like. And I'm going to scoop out the rice I put cilantro, or you could put parsley. Put one nice scoop in the middle. And then take a spoon and show you. Let me shut this off first. And you see in the bottom there, no liquid. So that worked out pretty good. And that's it. Now I'm going to enjoy it after these many hours of work. Thank you.